Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to talk about lip augmentation. I'm going to share with you guys my story so that hopefully it can help you and guide you if you're actually thinking about it, because I know if you actually clicked on this video is because you are considering it, right? So to start off, I'll let you guys know that my lips were not completely really small, but they were smaller, right? So big lips have always been in style, right? Ever since we had Angelina Jolie with her humongous lips looking so pretty, that makes a girl look sexy, I think, right? So I'm the type of person that before I go ahead and get anything done or anything that I want, I actually do a lot of research to make sure that I'm going to the right person, that I'm getting the right thing, how it works, how long does it last for, and so on. So I actually, before I went for lip augmentations, I came upon a little item called candy lips. And this is actually a little suction thing that you put your mouth in through here and you like suck, and then all the blood and everything is going to your lips. So when you do come out, you do have big lips, right? But it's just, it lasts only like an hour or two, right? So you don't want to be out on a date, and then you gotta keep running to the bathroom every so often to keep sucking so that the person you're with doesn't, see that you look different. But I'll review this on another video. Anyway, I kept thinking and thinking about, I want my lips big, right? So I did a lot of research. I actually went to like 2 to 3 different consultations with different people. They all give me different prices, right? It started at $450 and then it went on. So what I have in my lips is Juvederm, and I did not go for the first cheap price, you guys, because I just felt like the place where it was, it didn't make me feel comfortable. It's actually, a plastic surgeon that's next to a restaurant, a taqueria, all right? So I was like, oh no. So I didn't go to them. But I want you guys to know that even if you go to the most expensive person, even if you go to the most experienced, we actually are all human, so we actually could make mistakes, right? And that's sort of a little bit what happened. So let me share with you guys. The office that I went to actually belongs to a surgeon who is like top in Chicago. So it made me feel comfortable going there. And the first time that I went, I had shown her pictures that I had from when I had done this, because I actually did do this basically to see if I would like my lips big, right? Because I don't want to go in for full syringes, pay so much money, and then not like the results. So I knew I liked my lips big, so then I went in. And then I showed her pictures and she said, to look like that, you do need 2 syringes, but we'll start off with 1. So she put on 1 syringe and I loved it. I was like, oh my God, it looks beautiful. I really love it. But at the moment, they were swollen. So I was like, when it went away, I was like, I need more. So I actually went back 2 weeks later to get more, and to have my lips look how I wanted them to, how they actually look right now. But you guys, after I left from the second time, I regretted it, because my lips were humongous. They were super big, and I was like, oh my God, what have I done to myself? They were so big, and I knew they were swollen, and I was like, okay, it's gonna go away. They're not gonna be that swollen. But it actually lasted about a week or two, and I would see myself in the mirror and I'll be like, oh my God, like, what did I do? I actually look, bigger now in size, because they were like so big, and then my cheeks and all of that. And I avoided the mirror, guys, for a good week or two, right? And whenever I would get up in the morning and I would just see myself in the mirror, I'd be like, oh my God, because I would look like this, like this, right? Like huge. And thank God they went a little down, so now they look fine to me. But I also did notice that on the first time, she had injected more here than here. So in my other videos, I don't know if you guys noticed, but it looks like I'm talking kind of like this to the side. But in reality, it's because I had more here. So I actually did tell her, like, oh, I love the fullness. I just feel like I have more on one side than the other. And then she tried to tell me over the phone, like, oh, well, we need to see if we start off with symmetry. I was like, yeah, my face did have symmetry before. You know what I mean? Like, I had never had that issue. I had never felt like my lips were out of shape, right? So I went in today actually, and she saw and she did realize that she had put more here than here. So she went and got a little more. It wasn't a full syringe because I didn't need that. So she actually made them look even now. Now it looks even because it looked like this. It looked like this before. So now it looks even. And you guys, I love them. I love how they look, right? So I just want to let you all know that if there is something that you want to do for yourself, I'm pretty sure that you have people telling you don't do it, you're perfect the way you are, don't do it. But if you keep thinking and thinking and thinking about it, and time has passed by and you're like, I really do want that, do your research and go to the best person that you can go to. Don't try to go cheap because this is your face, you guys, and you don't want to mess up your face, right? So how do they do it? They put some numbing cream on your mouth, and then they just start injecting you. They'll go from the bottom up like this on the sides, like this, in, and then they also go in here and in here and so on. This part hurts, you guys, because it's like this is a very sensitive area, more than this, I would say. So when she kept going in here like this, that did hurt me, right? What does it feel like? It feels like little pinches, like with nails like this, on the sides. Right here did not hurt at all. Another thing that did happen to me in the first couple of weeks is that my lips were getting very dry right here. So, you know, my skin was peeling off from right here. She actually did tell me that that's because that's where, you know, she put in the needle and, you know, my body was healing itself, right? But I have not had that issue anymore. Oh my god, I know. Another thing that did happen to me, you guys, like the first day I could not drink nor suck. Like from a straw, I could not do it. So I was actually drinking like this, because I couldn't drink any other way. And I also didn't want to kiss my boyfriend because I felt like, you know, and he did tell me like, you're not kissing me right, because, you know, I wouldn't go all full motion. I would just go like this, like just like that, like, okay. So now I'm getting a little better at it. You know, I obviously did wanted to kiss him, I just really couldn't. Oh, and I also can't whistle no more, like I can't really whistle like how I did before, like getting better. But yes, I don't regret it. I actually love them, and I love the size. I think they look pretty. I mean, you know, just agree or disagree, it's up to you. At the end of the day is what makes me happy, and what makes you happy if you want them. So I hope that this was useful in making your decision if you do want to get your lips or not. I think it's totally worth it if it's something that you've been thinking about it for so long, right? So do you, be you, and choose what you want to do, not what other people want. And then, you know, just go from there on. So my little friends, my mermaids and mermans, thank you for stopping by and listening to my lip story. If you have any other questions, or if you live in the Chicago area and you want my doctor's info, feel free to contact me or message me, and I'll give you the name and number. Well, you can put it in the comments and then I'll let you know. Yes, you guys, she had put a little more on one side than the other, but she totally fixed it. And I will go back to her because, you know, while I was in there, they were very nice. They're very nice. They're very welcoming. They treat you good. You know, they're calling you to see how you are. They're checking on you to see if you're liking the results and so on. So, you know, that was a little mistake. It's no big deal. She fixed it. So I really would recommend them. As I said, they're like one of the top surgeons in Chicago. So that's my story and my big lips. So kisses to y'all, and keep coming back for more. we're gonna have a lot of different videos. Some are gonna be do it yourself, some how to put it on whatever, or how to do this, or how to do that, or me talking, or things like that. So come back for more. Okay.